Hello, Trailblazers. Today we're going to take a journey back to the early 1700s to discover what life was like in colonial America. Imagine yourself stepping off a ship onto the shores of the New World, a place filled with opportunity, but also hardship. In the northern colonies, you'd see busy port cities like Boston or New York. The economy here thrived on trade, shipping, and small-scale farming. You might find people at the market selling goods like fish, timber, and furs. Families lived in close-knit communities where religious life played a huge role, especially in Puritan New England. Life in the southern colonies, though, looked very different. Large plantations dominated the landscape, where crops like tobacco, rice, and indigo were grown for export. This created a demand for labor, and over time, slavery became the foundation of the southern economy. Many enslaved Africans were forcibly brought here, their lives controlled by brutal conditions and endless labor. In between, the middle colonies, places like Pennsylvania and New Jersey, were a blend of both worlds. Here, you'd find small farms alongside growing towns. These colonies were home to a mix of people from different ethnic and religious backgrounds, and they were known for their diverse population. Now let's talk about social life. If you were a wealthy landowner, you lived in grand houses and led a comfortable life. However, most colonists were small farmers or artisans. For women, life meant managing the household, raising children, and helping with farm work. For others, life was even harder. Indentured servants who worked for years to pay off the cost of their passage to the colonies faced tough conditions. And as the demand for labor grew, the reliance on enslaved Africans became the dark backbone of the economy. Culturally, the colonies were still tied to Europe, but a unique American identity was starting to emerge. You'd see this in the arts, in the different religious practices, and even in the ways colonists dressed and spoke. But even as new opportunities arose, the divisions between rich and poor, free and enslaved, were stark reminders of the challenges many people faced. So that's a glimpse into life in the American colonies between 1700 and 1750. The colonies were a place of opportunity, but also inequality. As we continue learning, keep in mind how these early days set the stage for the conflicts and ideas that would shape the future of America.